Hello. Hello. I exist again. Yes. I exist again. Somehow my tracking is being really bad right now. I think I need more lighting. I think that's what it is. Hold on. I'm gonna give myself some more face lighting. Give me a sec. I know what fixed this last time. When I was in here, bam, and then I do a little bit of bam, a little bit of bam. And I remember that fixed it last time. Oh, yeah, that helped a lot, actually. That helped a bunch. That helped a bunch. There we go. Yay. I'm still having trouble smiling. Oh, well. This will be good enough for now. I should probably get my 3D model into my laptop so it doesn't look like I'm angry all the time. It looks like I'm angry. Like, why do I look angry? Hold on, let me do another calibration. Maybe doing another calibration will help. Let me see. Okay, I think that, oh no, that does not help. Okay, I think there's just something wrong with my model on here. I don't know. On my desktop, I'm able to smile and everything, but I don't know what it is on here. I just can't smile. Don't know what it's about, and it makes me look angry all the time. Like, I want to say maybe the microphone settings is what's making it like not smile. Let's check for. Let me check for a second. Make sure I don't have microphone on this because oh no, I don't. Maybe if I use it. Ah, wait. Does that actually work? Wait, don't tell me it actually works. Don't tell me it actually works. I don't know how this works. What setting do I have on? Oh shit! What setting do I have on my laptop where it makes me smile all the time? I don't know. We will figure it out later when I am not streaming and not being autistic about my settings on a live stream. You look like you're pogging. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Don't know. Frankly, should I care? Possibly. Possibly I should care. But we're not going to. Oh well. Oh well. Anyways, hi. Anyways, hi everyone. Hello. How are we doing today? Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. Happy first day, or not first day, happy 5th day of November. It is finally November, which means next month is December, which means Mariah Carey has been let out of her cage. SCP, codename Mariah Carey, has now left containment. I'm not kidding you. I went to a Target. Was it either the day before Halloween or on Halloween? I don't remember. I went to a Target, okay, and I went to a Target again on like Sunday, I think. Sunday, which is like October 2nd, or not October, November 2nd, and they had the whole entire Target on display. Like they had the Christmas display out, and I'm like, brother, we just ended Halloween. What do you mean? The Christmas stuff is already out on November 2nd. I mean, I went to like some Home Depots like in September, and there was still sorry, I just woke up from like a nap, so actually I'm still trying to recover from US IDOLFES because I was like literally up going 24/7 the whole entire con. But anyways, yeah, I went, and even in September I started seeing like Christmas stuff, but then the moment it hits November, it's like throw out all the Halloween stuff, none of it's going on sale. No, it's straight to Christmas. I'm like, can we celebrate Thanksgiving first? I see Christmas on being sold as early as September. Yeah, I've seen stuff as early as September too. Yeah, and they were just so fast about it. I don't know. Wait, your Target's already had Christmas stuff out? That's incredibly fast. Dude, yeah, like, I'm not kidding you. Like, it was either Thursday or Friday, 30th or 31st of October. Went inside, still Halloween stuff. November 2nd, go inside Target, Christmas stuff. I'm like, oh, how did you guys do it so fast? Feels like it's happening sooner. It does. I feel like we're gonna get to a point where like it's gonna be the beginning of summer, like June, and bam, Christmas stuff. It's gonna happen there. No, we celebrate Christmas now. No candy sale for you. Yeah, no more candy sales. Actually, I didn't even see any Halloween candy sales. I'll be honest, I've been to so many stores recently. I didn't see a single Halloween candy sale. No Hershey's, no like Kit Kats, anything like that. Like, I don't know. It's fucking weird, man. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Halloween. We're not here to talk about the sudden change from Halloween to Christmas and Mariah Carey. Today, we are here to talk about the event I went to this past weekend. Because as you guys may have noticed, I'm still very sleepy. I really need to wake. Chat, help me wake up. Oh my god, please help me wake up. Hold on, I'm gonna take a huge, like, swig of my water, and then hopefully that will help. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave the microphone there. I'm gonna leave the microphone there because I'm not fucking lazy right now. Hi, Nyaru, only just got back from work. Welcome in, guys. When I worked at Walgreens, we had a monitor when Halloween stock was low and condensed started putting up the Christmas stuff. Jesus. Please, it's 3 p.m. Did you work for 3 days straight at a convention? No, you only worked 2, Raz. Shut up. You only worked 2 days straight. I worked 3 days straight. I think I deserve a little more of an EP. Didn't caffeinate. I should have went to get a matcha latte before I started the stream, actually. Local supermarket chain had their Spooky Day candy on sale for half off, but I had to hold back. Even the Dove pumpkins. Oh my god. I had to work meeting, so I'm gonna lyric. No problem, Raz. No problem. Alright. Yes, this past weekend I was at... I don't even have the fucking graphic up and ready. I have nothing up and ready for this. Oh my god. I literally just sat down on my computer after taking a nap and just started streaming. And then I sat there staring into the abyss for like 5 minutes on the waiting screen, and then bam, suddenly we're here. Like, I don't know. I feel like I had a time today. I feel like we had a time today. Hold on, scrolling down to see if I could find a fucking image of the con I was at, which I probably should have taken pictures at, but you know, we're just professional idol only. Yeah, only professional idol here. Okay, there we go. I have a picture, so we could just use this. But this weekend I was at Chibi. Ooh, thank you so much, 𝗕𝗿𝗆𝗺 thank you for membership for 28 months. Happy 28-month anniversary. Thank you. Yeah, the stream is gonna be a fever dream. Congratulations. And thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Alrighty. So yes, this weekend I was at US IDOLFES, which is a Kaigai idol / idol culture convention that takes place in Redondo Beach, California, which is just right outside of LAX. So yes, it is pretty much okay, listen, all the Californians are gonna be upset with me. I don't fucking care. It's all LA to me. I am not from here, nor do I care. It's all LA to me. Wow, you went to I went to an idol con. Oh my god. So yes, I went to an idol convention full of really cool and amazing and sexy idols. I thought it was really fun and really cool. I don't know how many of you guys were like there, but if you were there, thank you for being there. Thank you. Especially if you saw me there. Thank you. Might try to go next year. I thought it was really fun. It's all LA. Don't worry, I even consider everything LA here too. Thank you. Like, I had people yelling at me, being like, actually, this is Orange County. I don't care. If I go into LAX and I go anywhere outside of LAX within the span of 2 hours, it's LA. It's LA to me. Haters, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome. Canada, secretly also LA. Pretty much. Every city in Cali is Anaheim, California. Fucking Redondo Beach, LA. Fucking what's another area? Pasadena. That's is that LA? I don't know. Listen, it's really scary being here. I'll be right with you. Nyaru does the same thing for Akai, the entire area. Yeah, the entire area is San Francisco. Redondo Beach is LA. Shut up! See, Zero's being actually right now. Zero's being actually. Pasadena is LA. So I'm correct in Anaheim is, because if I say Anaheim is LA, then people are gonna be at my fucking throats, okay? Like, all Cali is just LA. Yes, thank you. Because listen, someone's gonna be in my throat right now because I said Anaheim is LA, and they're like, actually, no, it's not LA. If we're Bakersfield is LA, to me that is LA. the whole entire state of California is LA, except for San Francisco. It's all part of LA County. I showed you the map. No, I don't care. Anywhere west of the Mississippi is LA to me. A country here can have a small state or even a... Yes, exactly! Like, one county here could be a whole fucking country. Okay, hold on. Am I have to bring out the map? What I think is actually LA? Sorry, but Yoshi's I am geographically... I can't even fucking talk. At least SoCal, they want a bit more variety to go NorCal. I don't know. I kind of like SoCal. Kind of like it here, man. But anyways, yes, this is where I was this past weekend. I was technically, I want to say quote unquote guest, but it was more like a featured performer of US IDOLFES, because this year was the first ever year that they included VTubers in their guest lineup and featured programming. And I say first year, even though it's like technically the first year of US IDOLFES. So US IDOLFES used to be known as Northwest IDOLFES. It used to be taking place in the Seattle area for a couple of years actually. And fun fact, I was actually part of the first ever US IDOLFES. Technically, I was the first ever VTuber lineup included, or first ever VTuber included in the Northern Lights Music Festival that they ever held, which is like their main lineup of like upcoming like featured talents or featured guest talents that they have for the convention. So pretty much this was like their first official year having like actual VTuber content and working with VTubers directly as like guests and like featured performers and everything. So I just want to give a big thank you for US IDOLFES for having me and my team and all the other VTubers, because it wasn't just only me. SVP was there, V-Fleet was there, a whole bunch of indie VTubers including Mint and Iron Mouse, and just a bunch of us were just showing up there. I know Ria-chan was also there as well. And I don't know, despite being a virtual person, attending in person, actually, I did attend in person, actually. If you did see me in person, thank you so much for being so kind, and as always, so respectful. I'm always surprised when I go to conventions that people are so respectful and kind, and don't try to pull, like, fast ones on me. Listen, I'm probably jinxing it, but you guys have been so nice to me every time I go to conventions, and I really gotta give, like, big shout-outs to you guys. So, thank you, choosers, for being so kind. And I did go in my Kigu outfit as well, which that was also fun to do because a lot of people haven't seen the Kigu outfit in person before until US IDOLFES, which I didn't realize because I thought a lot of you guys saw it at Off-Kai Expo, but apparently not. And then there was just a lot. Where do I even start with the weekend? My goodness. But again, thank you guys to those who did show up. So this stream is going to be a recap of my weekend there. Just gonna talk about just little random tidbits and stuff that happened, and I'm gonna try to go day by day, but I'm probably gonna be jumping around to like different sections of said day, because yes, I am very timely challenged. I am timely challenged. I think that's the best way to put it. But before we get to it, since I haven't streamed it a little bit, I do have a quick announcement I want to make. Just a super quick one before we continue forward. So I'm going to scooch over here. I wish I'd bring my stream deck with me when I travel. I think I'm going to start... Whoa, that is a huge bird. Dude, what the fuck was that bird? Dude, I just saw like a fucking like hawk just land on like my hotel roof. Dude, that thing was huge. It was a huge... Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Condor? Maybe. I don't know. It was huge, though. What the fuck? Okay, anyways, announcement time. Real quick. If you are going to be in Holiday Matsuri in Orlando, California, not California, oh my god, in Orlando, Florida, I will be part of Virtual Express. Yay! So for December 19th to the 24th, 2025 at Holiday Matsuri in Orlando, Florida, I'll be part of Virtual Express as a VTuber guest. Thank you so much to Holiday Matsuri and the 𝗕𝗿𝗁𝗁 team for inviting me. More details will be announced as we get closer to the convention, but I can confirm I will have a virtual presence at Holiday Matsuri thanks to Virtual Express and 𝗕𝗿𝗁𝗁. Yay! Thank you guys so much. This is technically my second time returning to Holiday Matsuri. I was there last year as a VTuber. I forgot what they called it last year, but I did a meet and greet last year at Holiday Matsuri under their VTuber programming department. So I am returning again this year for Virtual Express under 𝗕𝗿𝗁𝗁. So the birds are back! Oh my god! They distracted me, but I will be back. I'm not too sure what exactly I'm going to be doing. Like I said, we're still working and kicking out the details, but if you're going to be there, please sure to come on by to Holiday Matsuri in Orlando, Florida, which is only I think the venue is not too far from Disney, by the way. So if you do go to Disney, please let me know. And Oshi, please 𝗠ście me at Disney. Thank you. Yeah, from coast to coast. I really am from coast to coast. And yeah, I think that's all I got to say. Yeah, I think that's it. That's that's the announcement. That's the 411 buddy. Yeah. So I will see if you're. I think this is gonna be my last event for the year. By the way, I'm not too sure. Yeah, this should be my last event of 2026 because this literally takes place like a couple of days before Christmas. Which, by the way, that's such ass timing. I think what is it? Not only Holiday Matsuri but Anime Week in Atlanta. Takes place in the same weekend. Am I correct on that? I don't know. Am I correct? Yeah, I think they take place the same weekend. But if you had to choose between one or the other, I recommend Holiday Matsuri. Yeah, it's right before Christmas. It's good for locals, I guess, but not for people who travel to cons. Thankfully, I am not going to this one in person. Oh yeah, Flat Price Model will be doubled in December. It does. Yes. Yeah, I really recommend you guys go to Holiday Matsuri instead. They're in the same weekend. Yeah, they're in the same weekend. I hope people just go to Holiday Matsuri instead. Just go to the actual Christmas convention. Alrighty. And that is our big announcement for today. Thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you. I'll remind you guys here in a bit at the end, in case you missed out on it. Yeah. Alrighty. Guess you gotta drive to Florida. No one is going anywhere, okay? You're all gonna stay here and you're gonna listen to me yap about anime, or not. I mean, you can listen to me yap about anime, but you're gonna listen to me yap about US IDOLFES. Okay, so where do I begin? Do I begin on day 0? I guess I begin on day 0. Because day 0, I was able to go to, let me get my picture real quick. I went to, I'll get this one. So on day 0, I went to Asayoru! I went to Asayoru chat, and it was so fun. I have been pretty much, I may go even more eventually, but I went to Asayoru to start off like my US Idol Fest adventure. If you don't know what Asayoru is, pretty much it is a brick and mortar maid cafe located here in California, in Los Angeles, California. If I remember, it's in Monterey Park? ? Am I correct on that? Right. right. And I did get Chucky, by the way. I did get so much Chucky this weekend. I wish I had my purse with me. But Monterey, yes, okay, Monterey Park. Yay, I did it right. Hee hee. I see. I'm remembering my places in LA now. Well, see, I might as well be a native. I think everything is LA, and I'm starting to remember certain places. So yay, it's in Monterey Park, which is like and the area that it's in, it's like a nice little Asian district as well. So they have like Daiso, you have like a hot pot place. There's like a Meat Fresh, which is like a really good boba tea place that I really like, and a big supermarket as well. I love it so much. You should definitely go there. Just don't only go for Asayoru. Do check around like the area. It's like really, really nice. Anyways, I have been to Asayoru a total of like maybe no, not even 5. Maybe 3 times since I got here. I may go for a 4th, maybe later in the week. I'm not too sure. Maybe tonight, because they're having a special maid session that I really want to do, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to go yet, because I want to also like check out some other stuff before I leave. But yes, pretty much I went here. I'm pretty much known there by so many of the maids now. It's quite insane. I feel like a real otaku, honestly, just going to the maid cafe every week and being like, yes, I must have my maid to rest curry. But yes, I went to Asayoru, and the maid Nyan, funny enough, was the one serving me for my first trip there, and I was telling her about like my VTuber stuff and like how my name is Nyaru and everything, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna can I and then I asked her to draw my fumo for me on my chocolate milk tea, and she did it, and it came out so smug, and I love it. She did so good. I freaking love it. I love it so much. But yes, this is how I pretty much started my trip off on day 0. But also on day 0, I also went to their Starlight Garden, which is the Starlight Garden concert, which is pretty much their what do you call it? Like their pre-party to US Idol Fest. And I haven't done this in such a long time, chat, but I don't know how many of you guys, I've talked about this lightly before, okay? I talked about it lightly, but not too much in depth, or like showing you guys a lot of examples, because a lot of my older work is either lost to time, or it has like very sensitive like information on it to where you can like track me down as like a person before that. But in case you didn't know, I love photography. Actually, I don't talk about it a lot, but I love photography. Specifically, my skill set is in live photography, or like concert photography, idol photography, or like how I like to call it. I like to call it idol photography because here, let me tell you a story. So back in my day when I was doing event work, actually, I got upset one day, like really, really upset, because I saw photographers coming to like, you know, like convention photographers coming to like the idol festivals and everything and taking photos, but I'll be real with you, they were kind of ass. They were really big ass, like ass photography. Like they did not know how to shoot like performers. So you know what I did one day? I bought a Canon T7i Rebel, and I was like, fuck this shit, I'm doing it myself. And I started doing photography for my own events. And out of doing that for maybe like 2 years, let's just say I cooked. Let's just say I cooked so hard, chat, and I have accumulated a lot of like, I don't want to say skill, because you gotta keep in mind the photos I'm going to show you guys right now, these are raw photos, so like they're not like edited or anything like that. They're just kind of here, they're kind of cute. These are my best photos that I took, but pretty much I haven't done photography in maybe since Anime Expo post-COVID, I want to say. Because I do remember doing photos for Phoebe, like, a long time ago. And I hadn't picked up my camera. Maybe it's been, like, 4 years, I want to say. Like, 3 or 4 years since I've done photography. And I think despite these being raw, unedited photos, I'm going to say I cooked. Especially with my Oshi cherry from Oyasumi. Like, look at this fucking, this is a photo I took, chat. This is a fucking photo I took. Like, can you believe this crap? Can you believe that I took this? Like, doesn't that look so, like, this is like, I don't know. I just captured all of Cherry's essence into like one photo, and I'm like, I'm screaming so hard, okay? I'm screaming so hard. One thing I do struggle with when it comes to photography, though, is my positioning, because when you're doing live photography, you get like this adrenaline rush and you can't really focus. You're just trying to get a shot, and then you just stop being so nervous and just get said shot and start framing things properly. But despite this being a raw, unedited photo, oh my god, it's so good. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here, you want to see another one? This one is the Sissy Duo Strawberry Sundae, again unedited. I will edit these tomorrow actually, so if you want to come by and look at the photos that I did for the whole entire weekend. This is only like a little preview. This is a little preview, but I will be editing idol photos tomorrow. But this is Strawberry Sundae. Another one of my favorites, because they're the only group that covers AKB48. And Ai-chan, which is the girl on the right, she not only performed 𝗕𝗿𝗿𝗺 during Starlight Garden, but she also did a solo song to 𝗕𝗿𝗿Tensei, and I went absolutely fucking bonkers. Like, I'm pretty sure some people in the chat were actually there. You could actually hear me like losing my fucking shit when she came out with the wings and then 𝗕𝗿𝗿Tensei was announced, and I just went like, ah, rah, rah. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I didn't take photos for like the first song, which is 𝗕𝗿𝗿𝗿𝗺, because I was like literally just going fucking ham on them. Okay. And then the last two pictures I'm going to show you guys are from an idol group called 𝗟𝘆řejmě Ocean. I think that's how you pronounce their name. I cannot pronounce their name. But they were one of the guest idols or / idol groups coming for USIF, and they also performed for Starlight Garden that night. And this is the love of my life. I'm so sad though, because they're going, because Meikai is going to be, what do you call it, disbanding actually in I think a month or two. And I'm so sad about that, because I just discovered my wife. So I actually have a funny story with this group, actually, because I was actually in line for, I think it was Oyasumi, and I noticed that her line was empty, and she was looking around, and I felt really sad. And like, I already took a bunch of photos of her. Like, I already like knew she was my favorite, but I was really sad that her line was like kind of empty. And so I rushed outside after my Oyasumi ticket, bought a ticket to go do her check-in. I grabbed 2 or 3 other friends, was like, you're doing a check-in with her right the fuck now, because her line is empty and I feel sad. We're gonna make her day, okay? So I grabbed a whole bunch of people to bring them to do check-ins with her, and then like she just had such a big smile on her face, and then she of course remembered me. She remembered me the whole weekend too. When I was walking around like the con, she would always wave at me and everything. Cause like, of course, I was the one that brought like, you know, a line to her. I just, and then, so yeah, this is this photo. I really like this one. I got a lot of fan service photos from Meikai as well. And then this is another one I love as well. I just love the framing, but I also love the background on this, because it does match like her image color and everything. So. So yes, this is Meikai's Fonsa game. It's so insane. I cannot fucking tell you how insane their Fonsa game is, because like I was literally just pointing the camera at like any member that would come near me, and then the first thing they would do was just do like a and and then pointing and everything. It was so good. It was so fucking good. Other performance they had, so they had Oyasumimi, Strawberry Sundae, Sextuna, Meikai, and then it was Moe Age. So I seen Strawberry Sundae and Oyasumimi so many times already. I have like a checky for every single time I see them actually. I have to flex my what do you call it? My checky game. Maybe we could do a checky ham cam when I come back. But pretty much, I've seen them before, so I just focus on doing photography for them. So you will see those photos hopefully tomorrow when I get everything set up. I feel bad because during Sextunas I had to go to the bathroom, and then when I came back, the spot they originally had was taken. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just rest in the back. I did try taking photos from like the back, but there were just so many people there, and of course, me being a short stack, that didn't work out either. So I did get a couple of good photos from like the crowd though. Hopefully they came out okay. I haven't reviewed all the photos yet. I want to say I took about like 3,000 photos like in total for like the whole weekend. And then what do you call it? It was Meikai, and I tried to weave my way back in to get my spot, and I ended up getting my spot back for a little bit, but I had a big speaker. I had a big speaker in the way, so I did my best to try to navigate everything. And then after that was Moe Age, and I did take a lot of photos of Moe Age, but it was in their maid uniforms, not their idol uniforms, which I was kind of sad about. So it's fine. It's fine. And then, as far as other photography work, I actually didn't take any photos during the con except for one idol, which was Phoebe, during her spicy and sweet and spicy set. Was it on Friday? I think it was Friday, actually. I don't remember. Yeah, that was the only one I got photos of, because then all the other time I was running around, like, doing shit, trying to see people, trying to, like, experience, like, the idol themselves instead of, like, trying to look at them through, like, a camera, because otherwise I will be stuck behind a camera, like, 90% of the time. And I want to actually see them, like, perform. And if there's any idols that are watching, please sponsor the camera people, thank you. If someone has like a photography camera, can you please sponsor us a little bit more, thank you. I want to get good photos, and then I can send you those photos for free, because I already had, because like I posted those photos, and then Mimi, like in my replies it's like, oh, can I just pay you to like do my photos? And I'm like, pay me a matcha latte. I'll be real with you, I used to actually do a lot of paid photography for idols during like my peak of like my photography stuff, and I got paid a good amount too for it. But nowadays it's like, I don't know, I feel like there's such a pressure when it's like a paid opportunity. Like, of course I love making money, who doesn't, but I kind of just want to like, going back into it now, I just kind of want to be casual. I want to do it for the love of the idol, not for like the money or the fame or the glory. I want to do it so my Oshi has nice pictures to look at. That's literally my only goal right now. That's my only focus, my only goal. I just want to give my Oshi nice pictures of a different angle. That's it. I want to give them the pictures of their dreams, because who knows, I don't know what other like weird con like person is gonna like give them weird photos and they're gonna be sad. Like, that was the whole reason why I started doing photography in the first place. And I know, I feel like nowadays, like compared to how it was like before COVID, like 2018, 2019, during my peak of photography, what do you call it, there's a lot, I did notice a lot more people taking photos, like actual, like with a good camera, not just your phone camera. Like, I'm talking like a fancy camera with fancy lenses and everything. And I'm so happy that people are doing that now with like idols, like Taiga idols, and like, you know, idols from overseas, and not just Japanese idols or anything like that. So that's really fun. That's really cool. I hope people keep doing that more. If you ever want a way to contribute to your Oshi without spending a lot of money, photography, man. Photography, it's a good way. Hajiban's team taking nice doesn't mean hide to their performance. Do you know that TikTok meme, or like the shorts meme, where it's like, like the idols are dancing and then like the camera person is also dancing. That's pretty much me. That's the best way I can describe it. Wait. Can I find like an example of that and then put it up on screen? I think I can find like a good example. BNK48 just posted one of those. Wow, who did that? Who's doing what? Oh my god. Kind of late. How was IDOLFES? Thank you so much for membership for 23 months. Happy 23-month anniversary to us. Thank you. It was fun. I'm trying to find an example of something real quick. Oh, I found it. Hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta pull this up. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Oh, why am I behind? Why is there a live chat reaction? Wait, why is this all fucked up? Okay, there we go. And then what is this doing here? Go away. What are you? Where are you? Reaction box. Okay, go away. Okay. What are you doing here? Good sir, what are you doing? Okay, and now I'm going to go to my captures. There's only a game capture. We love to see it here. Okay, window capture. Where's my window? There's my window capture. Window capture. Yeah, there we go. Wow, it's all in my face right now. Okay, this was literally me whenever I'm doing like photography. Ready for this shit, chat. Ready for this shit. This is me. Wait, am I mute? Okay, no, I'm not mute. I thought I was mute. Yeah! That's literally me. That's literally me, chat. That's literally me when I do photography. Quite literally me. Anyways. Yes. IRL reveal? No, not IRL reveal. However, I did do Kigurumi activities while I was at IDOLFES. That is right. So I can show some photos here once I get them downloaded. But yeah, so other than that, that was my day 0. We were pretty much, I was pretty much just like vibing out to like all of the idols on day 0 at Starlight Garden. It was so fun to be around and everything. Definitely got my spark back into a lot of things as well, especially photography. I was so happy to do photography and stuff. And then after, here's my post Starlight checky that I did with 𝗕𝗁𝘂. As you can see right here, I went to go have some yakiniku, and I got a checky with 𝗕𝗁𝘂 because she is my moe age / asayoru Oshi, because she is blue, I am blue, we are blue, and I love her so much. In fact, if she is here in the chat, I give big kisses to her. Mwah, 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 mwah. So yes, there is there's that. That's my day 0. And then day one, I started off with so I was actually staying in my hotel in Anaheim for a bit for day 1, and then day 2 I ended up moving hotels because I realized I fucking need to be like here and not dying, driving 30 minutes between. But then again, I had a free ride and didn't have to like take an Uber or anything, but still I rather pay a little bit more to be at the hotel at the con. than anything else. But anyways, that's I'll say that for later. So day one, I started off my day one by getting there. I got myself a matcha green tea latte, and I started going in and saying hi to people. I saw lots of course, old people, new people. I can't believe like how much everyone has grown in like the past like 5 years since I started being a VTuber and disconnecting myself from like the Kaga idol scene. But it's pretty cool, pretty cool. First thing I did when I got there, of course, though, was go to... I attended every single VTuber concert thing because I really want to support the VTuber side of things since it was still, like, kind of brand new and everything. But, of course, I went to go see SVP perform, and they did so amazing. Every single one of them did so amazing. And then, of course, they had a booth there. So I get to go say hi to some of the talents. I didn't get a picture with one, though, which I'm so sad about. But here is, what do you call it, my one picture that I did get in my Kigu form. I went to go change the Kigu right after their performance. But I could see Serena. Serena did so good on her set. I think she was definitely one of my favorite sets. My other favorite set, I want to say that I saw, oh gosh, I don't remember her name. I'm gonna cry. I know Rena did really good though. I loved Rena's set. Hold on. I can't remember their names. There's too many VTubers sometimes, so they all blend together at one point. I'm just like, Sneed. Hold on, I'm trying to remember their name. Oh gosh. You know what? I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go here. They are. Let me see if we can find them. Lemmy. She surprised me the most. Lemmy surprised me the most because she did a whole Macross set, and like literally, I was standing next to an open chat. And we were just like shitting our pants like the whole time, like, oh my gosh, she's so fucking base for doing all Macross. Like, I was not expecting Lemmy to be like doing Macross. I don't know why. I haven't watched too much of her, so I'm sorry if I'm not in the know that's like her thing or not, but it was so good. It was so good. We were all just jamming out to like Macross there. That was definitely like my highlight. That was a good highlight. And then of course, here is my selfie. Here's my selfie with Serena, who did an amazing job as well. Yippee. I love Miss Serena. She's so good. I was kind of shy talking to her though, especially because I had my Kigu mask on and that probably did not help. And speaking of Kigu masks, I have a big thing that happened with my Kigu thing over the weekend, and I'll be talking about it here in a bit. Ha ha ha, if you know, you know. Okay, so yeah, I saw them, and then I also ran into, let me see if I can get the other picture up here. I'm literally just grabbing these from my Twitter, by the way, so I'm sorry if I'm taking a little bit of time to like grab these. I'm just a silly Billy. Yeah, I'm silly. Oh, here's the other VTuber I ran into. Catnips, right? Catnips. I want to make sure I get their name correctly. I don't want to say their name like incorrectly. Yeah, Catnaps, that's their name. Yeah, Catnaps. Okay, I did get it right. Yippee! Catnaps was on the Prod Yakai little robot. I also did a little thing I also did something on the I can't even fucking think. On the Prod Yakai robot as well. I was actually one of the first ones to do their robot tour on that Friday. So not only did I get to set everything up, but I also made a special appearance on the opening ceremonies, actually. So I have a funny story. I have a really fucking funny story about doing all that. We will put up Mr. Solemn for this story time. We'll put up Mr. Solar lifting me in my virtual form. I was the first lift of the weekend. Let's go. Okay. So during the 𝗕𝗏𝗁𝗁 robot tour that I did at 10 in the morning, mind you, Ashes comes up to me in 𝗕𝗏𝗁𝗁 and she's like, hey, you guys have to come up and say something. And they're like, oh my god, Nyaru, you're here. Why don't you come up for opening ceremonies too? I'm like, huh? So I'm like, okay. So for like the first 30 minutes we were walking around looking at the con, and then the other 30 minutes was spent doing like opening ceremonies activities. It was so fun. I don't know how I ended up in this situation, but somehow I ended up in this situation, and we're gonna take it with we're gonna take it, grab it by the balls, and just kind of go with it, buddy. So we finally go backstage to get ready and everything, and then the first person I see is of course Phoebe. I saw Phoebe, and I was like yapping with. I asked her like a couple of times throughout the weekend. It was so nice catching up with her. But then the other person that I saw, the other person I fucking saw, I wasn't expecting. I don't know why I wasn't expecting to see them, but I did see them, and I shit myself when she came up to me. And then I ended up shitting myself even more on Sunday because of what she asked me, which I will get into in a bit as well. But pretty much the queen herself, the queen of pretty much, I think she's the queen of like US IDOLFES at this point, Miss Yurapiko-san. Yurapiko-san, she comes up to me and she's like, you know, when we did our intro and green, and I'm just sitting there like, I was just like kind of fangirling like in Japanese to her, and then she was like, oh, do you have like Twitter or Instagram? I'm like, Twitter, I have Twitter. And then she's like, okay, I follow. 10 minutes after the opening ceremonies ends, I go on my Twitter, bam, follow on the main. She followed me on her main account, I'm like, ah! That was really my reaction with the cough. And then she followed me on her all one right away as well, and I was like, oh my god, girl, we just met. Aren't we going a little too fast? So, yeah, Yurapiko knows who I am, and funny enough, when I actually got there to the convention and I saw her like immediately, of course I gave her my card and everything, so I'm like, yoroshiku onegaishimasu, and then she saw my card and she's like, oh, you're Nyaru! Oh, it's nice to meet you, bro! And I was like, I was literally just spilling my spaghetti the whole entire time in front of her, and like I wanted to cry, actually. I'm not kidding you, chat. I actually wanted to like shit my pants and everything. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve her attention, but somehow I got it, and now I'm kind of stuck here, and I don't know what to do now. I'm generally lost for words, but I will talk more about Yurapiko when we get to Sunday, okay? When we get to our Sunday talk, but okay, so then after that, let me see. Was this Friday? Oh no, this is Saturday. Okay, yeah, this is Saturday. So then, other than that, I just walked around the rest of the convention, just catching up, saying hi to people, walking around in my Kigu as well. And then around like midway through the con, I went to Phoebe's concert. This is where we get to Phoebe's concert. I did do more photos there. This is the only idol I took photos of, and I'll be real with you, all these photos came, at least from what I saw from my tiny little camera screen, I think these photos kind of came up booty cheek butt. But only because I had someone in front of me, like, waving their glow sticks, like, and, like, I was in a horrible position, because I'm not going to blame the person in front of me. I should have positioned myself differently, but I also didn't want to be rude to the people behind me as well. So that was, like, the most optimal space for me to, like, take photos without being, like, rude or disruptive to other people. But, yes, this was Phoebe during the second half of her set. There she is, shining idol as she could be. And I do love this one, at least. This one came out really, really good because I love the blue shine on the back. I think it's, like, super idol-y. But then this is my #1 best shot that I got of her during that set. And oh my god, that came out so good. The jumping one, I did, like, I took, like, at least, like, 100 of, like, those, not even 100. Maybe, like, 20. I just say, I'm, like, exaggerating a lot. Probably, like, 20 jumping shots. And this was really the best one. I have, like, another one that's, like, really, really good, too. But, again, we're going to go through them tomorrow and just, like, pick out all of our favorites, then start editing them, and then just do beep, boop, beep, boop. Edit some shit, and then we're good to go. So, yeah. Phoebe's, of course, set was so amazing. I love everything Phoebe does. I can only wish to be as a quarter of talented as Phoebe is, but we are here, and we are me, and you just gotta deal with me now. Haha. Deal with me, chat. Deal with me. But yeah, that was pretty much my Friday. I don't remember much after that, I'll be with it. Friday was a very easygoing day, so I didn't really have too much going on. So then Saturday was the day of the festival, or not the festival, but the virtual Stardust. So of course this is going to be my most busiest day. That's pretty much everyone's busiest day, if I had to be honest. Wow, there we go. And I did bring my standee, by the way. I did bring my standee. The one thing I kind of regret not bringing was my, what do you call it? Oh, what do you call it? My fucking, oh, my Irium banner thing. I forgot to bring my Irium banner. I will hopefully bring that to next convention. So, if you don't remember, I won an Irium event for Off-Kai Expo where I got to get my own banner, and they gave me the banner, by the way. So I could technically use that banner wherever I want. But anyways, I only had my standee for the weekend, and as you can see here, my favorite part of me when I initially signed this was an Off-Kai Expo one. Yeah, the standee was from Off-Kai Expo. But my favorite detail that I did on this thing was kiss my foot. I just did it because I thought it was funny in the moment, and the next thing I know, people are actually doing it. Like, I actually caught people fucking doing it. Like, I would pass by my standee, and they're actually, like, on the fucking floor trying to kiss my foot, and I'm like, bro, you just got pranked. Like, you know the filthy Frank, ha, get pranked, or you just got pranked. You know that video that he does? Yeah, that was literally my whole fucking reaction. That was my whole reaction. But yeah, it was really fun having my standee there, because as you can see right next to me, there was a couple other standees. There's a whole bunch of VTuber standees there, actually. I wasn't expecting, like, a huge little, like, alleyway of, you know, standees to happen. But it kind of did happen. It was very, very nice. And of course, as you guys may have known, the Dodgers were playing that night. Sorry if you hear construction. There's like construction going on right outside. Anyways, as you guys may have guessed, Saturday night was the World Series final, Game 7 of the Dodgers versus the Blue Jays, and me being a hater of Canada, I had to root for the Dodgers, even though I know nothing about fucking sports. So, at one point, I made a really silly tweet. This kind of goes into Virtual Stardust. Because I'm there, sitting there at Virtual Stardust, and we're watching the game and everything, and I'm like, wouldn't it be fucking funny if I go in my Kigu outfit, up on stage, and just do a little jiggy? But I'll only do it if the Dodgers win, and that's why I tweeted out that day, if the Dodgers win, I will do something insane. It started out as a shitpost. How did it end up like this? It was only a shitpost. And then, of course, the famous 10th inning happens, and I tell people, okay, it's happening. So then Ash goes up, introduces me, and the next thing you know, I am making history as the first ever Kigurumi VTuber to perform on stage. I don't even think I'm the first one. I'm just kind of flexing at this point. And I'll be real with you, this is probably one of the most cringiest things I've ever done, to the point I don't think I'm ever gonna do this again. It was so bad. Everyone kept saying that I'm doing good, like you did so good and everything, and like you were so in sync with like the music and like your audio, your MC audio and everything. I'm be real with you guys, I planned this in under 30 minutes. I planned all of this, including the choreography. Well, I mean, I didn't relearn. I knew the choreography. It's been a hot minute, so I fucking fucked up a lot. Yeah, in the span of 30 minutes. I would love to do this again and be more prepared, but I also don't see myself doing this again, because it ended up causing controversy as well. Apparently, my performance made someone in the Kigurumi scene crash out, to the point where they made a whole bunch of insulting tweets towards me. Well, indirectly, but you know it was fucking about me. And being like, how dare she not wear hada? And if you don't know what hada is, like in Kigurumi terms, basically like the skin suit or the zen suit that they wear. As you can see, I'm not wearing that. As you can see, I'm not wearing that because, first of all, the mask matches my skin tone. Second of all, I'm not trying to be like, you know, like, I guess like an anime character. I'm just trying to be me. Because like my VTuber is an extension of myself, not really like meant to be like, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not trying to be like anime girl, I'm just trying to be an extension of myself, because like VTubing is an extension of myself. But yeah, so it went from going like this to feeling, oh wait. Okay, I'll be real with you, this has nothing to do with that, because I only found out afterwards what the fuck was happening. It went from that to that. I love this photo, by the way. I did the Family Guy death pose because I've always wanted to do the Family Guy death pose on stage, and I did it. And you know what? I just love it. Can we give a huge shout out to the crowd that actually like played along with this? Fuck, it was so good. But anyways, I guess that goes into my little segment. I want to say is I don't know. I don't want to call myself a Kigu anymore, or like kind of like, I don't want to say interact with like the Kigurumi community, because I kind of understand. Listen. It's gonna be weird. This will be weird because the internet says no. I am the only right person. How dare they be mean to my Oshi? No, chat. Hear me out. I understand where they're coming from. I understand it. While they were very mean about it, I still want to understand where they come from, and I did. Pretty much, I don't want to call myself a Kigurumi until I can at least do it properly. I actually did have a hada lined up for me to purchase, but then, of course, the great Nyaru hiatus of 2025 happened that caused a huge financial burden on me, and a lot of stuff like my hada and a whole bunch of other projects got put in the back burner because I was lacking funds. So until I can properly get all that stuff for me, I really don't want to be calling myself a Kigurumi, or say that what I'm doing is Kigurumi, or to misrepresent a whole group and community that already has a lot of like, you know, kind of like negative eyes on them. The last thing I want to do is be irresponsible and like, you know, bring more misunderstanding and miscommunications towards a group of people who are already dealing with misunderstandings and miscommunications. So I don't want to be mean to them. I don't want to contribute to anything negative. So, but here's the thing though, because like I call myself Kigurumi because I don't know what else to call myself. Like I just want to use the mask as well, because like the mask matches my skin tone, man. What the fuck do I call myself then? And I figured it out. I'm just gonna call myself Nyaru, because there's no other person like Nyaru. But yeah, I mean, just put yourself in their shoes for a minute. Someone with a lot of like, you know, I guess like quote unquote internet clout comes in and they start interacting with your hobby. and they start saying and doing shit in like a wrong way that's like definitely being misrepresenting of what, you know, it actually really is. Wouldn't you be upset about that? I know I would be upset about that. I've been upset about that about idols before. So I don't want to be like, oh, like pretty much like defend myself and be also actually. I'm just gonna exist. I'm gonna still be using my mask and everything, but I really don't want to call myself Kigurumi. Or at least until I can get the proper attire and everything for me to be officially Kigurumi. But for now, I just use anime mask as an extension of myself. Not really to become something else. Mostly just for it to be something super cool and to bring a little bit of like some old internet culture, old otaku culture that I fell in love with 10 years ago because of Momochi Minami. Like, do you guys know who, I've talked about Momochi Minami before, but she was like the whole reason why I was like, I want to do that. I think it's so unique and so cool, and she is so unique and so cool, and she doesn't use Hada, so I thought maybe it's okay for me to not use it, but of course obviously it isn't. I don't know. I'm a weird girl who does weird things, because this is Momochi. This is Momochi-san. And I'm gonna switch to the other photo real quick. As ASG, she doesn't have the skin tight suit. Yeah. This was always been my inspo. She's always been my inspo for Kigurumi. And as you can see, I did take a lot of notes from her too. I have like my long socks, I have a jacket. I try to cover up as much skin as possible, because I know with Kigurumi, the whole thing is supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to be the anime person. You're supposed to like hide the imperfections of like human skin and become like the anime person. As I know that may sound weird to you guys, you know, that may sound weird. It may sound a little bit schizophrenic, but you know, it's an actual thing. It's basically like park mascots. Like, imagine you see a park mascot and you see someone's like human skin, and it kind of takes away the illusion of it. That's pretty much how a lot of that community feels about me. And that's okay that they feel that way about me. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop using my mask though. I just don't want to call myself Kigurumi. That's it. Simple as. Simple as. I'm a little bit hurt, especially being called a tourist when I probably have known Kigurumi longer than they have. Kind of like how idols wear the gloves for, kind of like how VTubers, I would say, because idols don't wear gloves for their hand cams when they stream on YouTube or anything like that as themselves, but for VTubers, that is definitely a thing. But personally for me, I don't really care, because of my VTuber is my extension of myself. It's not a different person. I am me. I am Nyaru. Although I am a more enhanced version of Nyaru when I am streaming. That's like the best way I can describe it, is I'm an enhanced version of who I am in real life on stream, because on stream, I can be, like, more talkative, more outgoing, more social, more yappy. But then in real life, actually, I'm, like, a quiet little thing. I'm, like, in my corner. I'm just observing people. I don't talk. I'm kind of shy. I'm kind of a bottom, if anything. But VTubing, but also when I put on the mask, I feel like I can become more of Nyaru as well. I don't know. I'm weird. But I still had fun doing this. Will I do it again? Will I do this again? I don't know. There's also a recording of this somewhere, by the way. Yes, that is right. There is a recording of me performing on stage with this outfit. Will I post it? Probably not. I don't know yet. Am I going to be that vulnerable for people to make fun of me when I know what I am doing is cringe? I don't know. I don't know, man. But either way, all I know is I had fun. I had fun. This was a nice shitpost. I'll be real with you. This is a really, really, really good shitpost. I will say. Probably one of my best shitposts of 2025. Cringe but free. Be happy for you. I know that there's people who truly support you no matter what. Here's the thing with that, though. I don't want, I know you guys, that comes from like a place of like kindness and everything, but you gotta put yourself into their shoes. They're not fakers for being like, hey, like, you are misrepresenting us as a community. Like, this is not how we personally do it. I think we should equally be respectful of them and not call them fakers, because either they have been around a lot longer or they know a lot more, they're a lot more skillful, and it's not that they have a right to, like, they're not the end-all, be-all, say-all of, like, the whole entire community, Kigurumi community. However, there are people who have strong feelings about it, and they're also very valid because they also, you know, come from a place where they do care about Kigurumi. They're not fake. They're absolutely not fake. They're real people too. And we should be respectful of those people. Because imagine someone comes in VTubing and does the same exact shit. Would we be feeling the same way? Or would we be... would we feel the same way if someone came into VTubing doing that kind of shit? You know what I mean? It's pretty responsible wanting to pull away from that, recognizing you're not an expert or is better than doubling down. Like, here's the thing though, I've probably been into Kigurumi a lot longer than them. Not like in actual mass, but as a fan for such a long time. But also, I'm currently not doing it correctly. Like, that is a fact. Like, no matter how nice we want to be about this and how we want to be caring about Nyaru and like her feelings and everything, I am currently not doing it justice. The justice that I also want to do it as well. So I do not wish to call myself Kigurumi. I will still interact with Kigurumi. I will still love Kigurumi. I'll still be a fan of Kigurumi. I will do everything I can for the love of Kigurumi, but right now it's not a good time for me to call myself Kigurumi. I am still going to be wearing it, I'm still going to be using it, I'm still going to be engaging in it, but just as Nyaru. I am just going to be Nyaru. Not Kigurumi Nyaru, not just Kigurumi, just Nyaru. That's it. It's a matter of respect. It's your respect their gatekeeping if you want to reserve the right to gatekeep yourself. Exactly. So I am just Nyaru. I'm just VTuber who has an anime mask. That's it. Because I want to use it to preserve my identity in these high volume traffic type of places. Understand 100%. Look at how we feel about anime. Exactly. I get it. People want to be kind to me. People want to be like, you know, very welcome. And I do appreciate the Kigurumi who have been super kind and welcoming and saying it's not that big of a deal. But at the same time, it's like, I also want to be respectful. And there are people that were here before me. And if this was the other way around, would I feel the same way? I have the empathy autism. And then despite them doing it in probably the meanest way possible, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't meet them halfway. It's a thing called maturity, Chad. You should look it up. A lot of people tend to not have this nuanced type of look, because especially nowadays, I don't know, Chad, with the fucking Bao and Shondo stuff like going on, I feel so bad for both of them actually. Like, sure, what they said is wrong, but it's like my empathy autism is like, if I was in their shoes, I'd be feeling like a complete piece of shit right now. That's just how I am as a person. That's not me agreeing or disagreeing that what they said was right or wrong. It's just like, damn, I feel fucking bad for what they're going through right now. Because you can separate their criticism and you can separate the criticism and them being human, you know? You take two things and combine them into one and boom, it's something new. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with just being a VTuber and not so good that way. It's something new. Yep, it is something new. I've seen other VTubers using face masks. It's just a cool way of doing it. Yep, exactly. It's just a cool way of doing it. I don't want to claim I'm something though if I'm not doing it correctly. Just like with fashion, like let's say with 𝗬𝗁𝘁. There's certain silhouettes and certain clothing that you need for like 𝗬𝗁𝘁. But for example, a Lolita dress isn't 𝗬𝗁, it's Lolita. What kind of jacket is this? It's just a cyber tech jacket. I don't know how else to describe it. I got that jacket actually in Harajuku at 𝗨4, and it was actually like upsell to me by a nice shop lady. I felt really bad, so I bought it. I don't think Bao was being sincere, however. Okay. that's great that you don't think that she is sincere, but she is still a person at the end of the day with real emotions and real, like, feeling something. And trust me, she must be feeling like a piece of shit because because like, yes, what she said was wrong. In fact, I think it's wrong. But I've also been on the other side of the coin where it's like, no matter what I say or what I do, there's someone always going to be looking down on me. There's going to be someone, like, looking out for my mistakes, and it eats at you until you just act out. And you continue acting out, and the cycle just continues and continues and continues. I know what it's like to be in her shoes. Especially when people tend to want to misunderstand what you're saying or look for ways to, like, worm around it. And again, I'm not saying she's right or she's wrong, but, you know, I don't know. It's the empathy autism. Just imagine for 5 seconds being in her shoes, and you can realize how much of a piece of shit you feel. Taking things out of context, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's so easy nowadays with the internet to take things out of context. This is the reason why I haven't really, like, said or done anything. I'm just kind of staying in my own lane. Because it's like, I'm torn, where it's like, yes, what she said is wrong, but she's still a person at the end of the day. She's still someone who feels something. She's still someone who still has emotions and is probably acting out because of said emotion because she cannot control them. She's still a human being at the end of the day. She's wrong? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I think what she says has a right to be criticized. But it shouldn't be to the point to where it becomes dogpiling, to it becomes bullying, it doesn't allow for her to grow and to understand the other side. Extreme points cannot be met with extreme, like, offense, if that makes sense. I don't know. We're not here to talk about this, though. It's kind of segued into how I feel about Kigurumi. Either way, practice some empathy today. Put yourself into someone's shoes. Because you never know that... You never know what they're feeling. You never know what they're going through. You never know where they may be at a breaking point they may be at a breaking point and their emotions are making them act out to a point that it's causing more harm than good. It's just... Ugh. But yeah, I have big feet. It's okay. It's okay. I know a good shoe person. What are you, size 13? We'll go to Ross. We'll go to Ross and I'll buy myself a pair of size 13 so you can also wear some size 13s and you can put your shoes in put you in my shoes. Problem is that we've all been trained to do the exact opposite over the last 10 years or so. I understand and I try, and I guess that goes into my next thing I want to talk about when it comes to, like, US IDOLFES, because, oh man, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. US IDOLFES was a fucking challenge for me. Not in terms of, like, being at being Nyaru at an event or doing VTubing stuff or, like, any of that. How do I say this? I just come from a traumatized past when it comes to VTubing. Or not VTubing, but it comes to being a Taiga idol. Very, very traumatic past. A lot of women politics. That's the best way I can fucking describe it. It's just women politics. When you don't kiss ass enough and you don't take bullshit, you end up becoming public enemy number one. And I was really scared coming to US IDOLFES that I would be getting a lot of glares. I'd be getting a lot of, like, what the fuck is she doing here? Especially after all that Pippa bullshit, the Pippa interview that I did, where I fucking crashed out and was very emotional about trauma that I went through, even though that was the most inappropriate place for me to fucking do that, you know? And it was really, and the things that I went through is not the fault of a whole group, it is the individual's fault. You know, I've done a lot of growing since then. you know? And it was funny because, like, when I did my last check-in with Sai for the weekend, she's even like, I've seen you grow so much over the past, like, couple years, and it's, like, so nice to see you, like, smiling again. And that, honestly, I think I have a check-in from her. It actually says, like, let's grow together. And I think about that right now makes me want to cry. But I will be honest, I did get a couple of glares from people this weekend. Mostly from older people who were from my generation of idols. And then there were some people that also I thought that didn't like me, but came up to me and were just so happy to see me. They were like glowing and being like, you're doing so good, like look at you, like I'm so happy to see you. But the kindness from this past weekend really, I guess, closed a book on a lot of things. I put it well in like a tweet actually. I'm just gonna read the fucking tweet instead of like trying to speak on it because otherwise I'm gonna like crash out here. TLDR, I'll be honest, I was nervous the whole time. I came for a traumatic past and took a USIF as a personal challenge. I didn't want previous experience and mistakes to define me as a person anymore. I learned to forgive myself and accept I'm not who I was years ago. I don't need, and especially the last part was so true for me, where it's like, I don't need the approval of others to know that I've grown as a person. That took this weekend to fucking realize that. Because despite the 1 or 2 glares that I got, I had hundreds upon hundreds going up to me and smiling and telling me how my presence is making their weekend better, how like seeing me for the first time in years is like so great, and that they want me to like keep going strong and keep going, just keep going, don't give up. It really, I don't know, man. It made me realize the 1 or 2 glares didn't matter, because at the end of the day they're stuck. And I'm not gonna make myself stuck anymore. I'm not gonna keep myself stuck in a past or be defined by a past. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm going to keep being Nyaru, and I'm gonna grow, and I don't need those 2 people's glares or approval to validate my growth or to validate that I am a better person than I was years ago. And I hope one day that they can also realize that about themselves. I can only hope for the best for them. I'm proud of you for saying that. Thank you. Thank you. It took... I'll be real with you. After taking this photo, I drove off. And I had like a really good cry in the car. I had a really good cry in the car being like, oh my god, I can't believe I made it. And like only 2 people didn't want me to be there. Out of the hundreds that wanted me to be there. I mean, there were probably more, but there was definitely some outward people who were definitely a little bit kind of like, why is she here? Why is she on our territory? I am a better person than I was yesterday, chat, and you are too. We are all better versions of ourselves every single day, and we don't need the approval of others to realize that we are only human, and to seek approval of us bettering ourselves is not the way of bettering ourselves. It is accepting that we are better. Only we can accept that we are better. Anyways, that was my badge this weekend. Okay, you want to know something funny about this fucking badge, by the way? They give me an attendee badge because they're like, oh, Auspex. What is this? Auspex. But then I put my whole entire fucking VTuber username right here. Auspex! Put my whole entire username in there. I don't know. That's just me being silly. Oh yeah, and then like I knew people who got guest badge. I wanted a guest badge so bad, by the way. I should just ask for one and just like, I don't know, just kind of have it to like choo-choo, like switch in between. I just thought it was so fucking funny. that people I knew that weren't even guests technically got a guest badge, and then I just get a random ass attendee one. When the VIP crew got their badge, we were considering, yeah, you guys were considered guests. I thought it was so fucking funny. I thought it was so funny. I can't believe VTuber fan events is more popular than I am. No, I'm just kidding. VTuber fan events got more benefits than I did. But I don't know. This was like a cool weekend and everything, and like I'm just happy that I can be here. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm just Nyaru at this point. That's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, I'm just Nyaru. I'm just Nyaru. I didn't even talk about fucking Sunday, and here I am, just like yapping. What even happened Sunday? Sunday was the VFE meet and greet, and that was fun. That was fun. There were so many oofs that came to the meet and greet. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I actually got to sign. I did something really cool for as a VFE first. I got to actually sign in person, sign and decorate my VTuber Trekkies in person. I literally did them and like got them done in like what 30 minutes. I just threw stickers on them because I wanted to do stickers. And VFE had so many stickers that they wanted me to use, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use them. So I did use them, and they came out really cute. I don't know if Austin has the picture of them, but some of them came out super fucking cute with the stickers. If I get a picture, I will show you guys. But I don't have it right now. But either way, that was a fun meet and greet. Ran downstairs, got to sign them like in person. That was also fun to do. I never thought I could do something like that until they told me last minute, oh my god, Nyaru, you should come down and decorate your photos, like sign them in person. I'm like, okay. So I did. And then the rest of my Sunday was pretty much, wait, one more legendary story. Hold on, legendary tier story. This is a legendary tier story. This actually made my whole fucking weekend, I'll be real with you. Actually two more legendary stories, but I have to tell this one first. Because this one like fucking like made me piss myself. Like unironically, I had to pee, I think, like after this. So I wasn't able to get a Chucky with 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁 until Sunday, actually. I wasn't able to get a Chucky with her until Sunday, and I grabbed a whole bunch of friends also to do Chuckies with her. So I go out to her. Of course, she says hi to me like pretty much every single day at the convention. Anytime she saw me, she would say hi. And I go up to her, and she's like, like, you know, I'm being really shy and everything. And of course we're talking like in Japanese and everything, and then she's like, let's collab. I'm like, huh? I'm not kidding you, I literally just went, huh? Like, you know the little cat that goes, huh? That was literally me. She was like, yeah, we should collab. I think your VTuber stuff is so cool. We can collab and everything. I think it'd be super cool. Like, she non-stop. Every sentence was like, collab. I'm like, girl, what? What? What do you mean you want to collab with me? So, 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁 collab soon, question mark? I don't know. Yeah, it is hard. I literally do not remember the rest of the meet and greet. I just remember agreeing to everything she said, and I was like, okay. And then she's like, yeah, DM me, and then we can set up like a collab or something. It's really, VTuber activities must be like really fun, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, I didn't know what to do, chat. I'll be real with you. I got really scared. I got really scared. I was like, is this loud? Girl, is this loud? I just love how Genki she is. I love 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁-san. If you don't know who 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁 is, let me show you real quick. Hopefully her, I don't get copyright stricken for showing 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁, but I'm gonna show you guys 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁. I also made so many people get in line for what do you call it? Oh, she already posted a vlog for USIF. That's so fun. She already posted a vlog. That's good. That's good. That's amazing. I will show you guys. Donate me 5 rainbow. Yeah, might as well. She's so cute. I love my Oshi. But yeah, that's your Pico. That's your Pico. She's really, really cute. I recommend out of 10. I recommend Yura Pico out of 10. Yura smile. Yura smile. Yay. Here is, oh, let me dump her YouTube channel in the chat. There we go. Go subscribe to Yura Pico. Thank you. Go subscribe to Europico. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe to Europico. Thank you. Other than that, yeah, I guess it was a cool weekend. I also did a lot of like, I guess like networking through the event as well. Like a lot of like, oh, hi, I'm this person. You're that person. That's super cool. All I'm gonna say is I think 2026 is gonna be a really, really fun year because, I got a lot of things in the talks now for stuff. It's really, really cool what I can possibly be doing next year. I'm really, really excited this week. Honestly, at first I actually didn't want to come to US IDOLFES because 1, I was afraid people would be really weird about me being here. 2, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to make it. Thankfully, I smashed both of those reasons out of the ballpark. And just came anyways, and I'm really, really glad that I did because, wow, 2026 is gonna be so cool, chat. It's gonna be really, really cool. I'm glad I came. I'm glad that I spent time here to cook and make things possible. I'm just overall happy. I'm overall happy with my experience. I think one thing I really want to make known though. Oh wait, hold on. I have one more story. I don't even need to talk about this. I don't even need to say anything for this one, I think. I just gotta show you something. I was gonna start wrapping up, but then I remembered this. Okay, we have to go to the sharing screen. Yippee! Yes, that was a real slap, by the way. I'm not shitting you. That was a real slap. And that's so fun, chat. Isn't real life Nyaru so good? So, if you don't know who that is, that's Raz. He's in the chat right now. Everyone say hi to Raz. And he was like, I forgot what we were shitposting about, but eventually I slapped him. Everyone was recording it. And then, now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, I think I should be like an alternative idol and do slapping greets. Yeah, should I do slapping greets or like punching greets? Or I just slap and punch and kick you guys instead of giving you guys checky? Or you can have a Chucky and I punch you at the same time. And Kigurumi. I just wanted to check in the slap was a freebie. Listen, I fed someone a chicken nugget as well as a freebie. Slapping Risa goes so hard. Okay, VFE, let's cook. Let's cook. Let's do an alt idol event. Okay, VFE, I got your next hit event right here. The alt idol concert. We get a bunch of alternative style like idols. And we do dumb shit. We just do dumb shit like this. Yeah. Yeah, I got your next moneymaker right here. DM me. DM me. Could you perhaps step on me? Yeah, I can step on you. I'm not shitting you guys. I want to do this shit now. This is fun. I think it'd be a great way to stand out at events. Just abuse you guys. Yeah, I want to abuse choosers. Chooser abuse. Except it's all consensual, right? You're gonna consent, right? Right? And yet a slap brings good fortune. Dude, I felt bad. I thought I actually hurt Raz. I'll be real. I thought I hurt him. But I kind of want to get stepped on. Yeah, we can make this possible. We can make it work. DM me. TM me. We can cook. Oh, that is my Twitter. You're not gonna look at my Twitter. Alright. You oversold the slap. No, you were actually red. You were red in the cheek. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, overall, I had a fun time. I'm really glad I came. I'm glad I conquered a lot of my fears. I'm glad that I am Nyaru. I'm glad that people want me around. That was like my biggest thing. It was like, oh, I don't think a lot of people are gonna. I thought a lot of people were gonna give me shit. And I'll be real with you. I thought some people would actually steal like my standee and try to like burn it, because that's how much some people just do not like me in that scene. But this newer generation of idols, I don't know, it just feels different. It feels more, I don't want to say more welcoming, but it just feels different. It just feels different. I feel a lot more welcome than I did before, and I'm happy that I can now be in these spaces again and be a lot more welcoming. And then last thing I want to say as well is, I know, because like, so here's the thing. Here's what happened on day one of US IDOLFES. A lot of the stage got delayed. So like main stage was delayed by an hour, and then their main music concert in Northern Lights got delayed by 2 hours. And a lot of people, of course, were rightfully upset. By the way, I think as consumers, you have a right to be upset about it. But there's a point where it's like, okay, constructive criticism, and then just down. Again, we're going back to constructive criticism versus downright bullying and just being rude. US IDOLFES and a bunch of other like your favorite like VTuber events, fan events, are all run on volunteers, man. It's all volunteer work. No one's getting paid jack shit to do anything. The only people getting paid is probably the guests themselves, which they have a right to be paid anyways. But still, if you want to see more events like this, if you want to see them grow and flourish and to improve, be involved somehow. We need more people on the back end. Even off Kai, I would say a lot of stuff. The reason why a lot of stuff happens, like at least like a lot of delays or like something explodes or something like that, is because of lack of staff. Quite literally, small indie convention. I'm not shitting you. So if you guys can, if you see another event like USIF or like a small VTuber event, even if it's with performers or VTubers that you do not like, please attend them. Please attend them and give them good feedback. Like, throw them $1 or $2. If you can't throw them $1 or $2, just your presence is enough. Because a lot of people do this for the love of the game, not for the fame or glory like a lot of people like to say that they're doing. I don't know. As an eventer myself, I think despite all the mishaps, like, USIF was still a good con. It was still a good con, and there's unfortunately sour people out there that just are gonna be angry for the sake of being angry, but also not understand like what it takes to actually run these sort of events. Instead of being just uncontrollably angry, get involved. Please take your energy, get involved, and like contribute something instead of anger. Because cons like US Idol Fest can't run on 1 or 2 people. It takes a whole team. It takes a whole entire army to run these type of events. Some events are brave enough to do it all by 1 person. I used to be that type of person. That used to be me. I used to do everything all by myself. Just show up, guys! Please show up to these events. They're so cool. They're so fun to be at. Even if it's not your thing, you're gonna find something that you're gonna love doing there anyways. Like, I will say, a lot of the VTuber people, they're especially there for like Minto and like all the other like not Northern Lights, freaking like Minto and Iron Mouse and those who came to Virtual Stardust and for V-Fleet and for SVP. All of them eventually spread it out to all the other idols, like that were there, like the other Kaiga idols. And it was so fun seeing like VTuber ooms go to the Kaiga idol stuff and being like, wow, this shit actually like rocks, man. Like, oh, I have a new Kaiga idol Oshi. And it's so fun to see that sort of exchange and see that sort of growth happen. And of course there were even some like strictly Kaiga idol fans who only who are only fans of Kaiga idols also spread on over to the VTuber stuff, and they were like, man, I never thought this VTuber stuff would be super cool and everything, or like they're super talented. Everyone gave everyone a chance that weekend, and I just thought that was so sick. I thought that was so sick. And that was like, I think my favorite part of USIF was seeing the cross, I don't want to say cross contamination. There has to be a better term for it. Just the, is there a better term for that? I don't want to say cross contamination, because that's like, it's such a negative connotation. Just like seeing everyone intersect with each other was so fun. Now there's like VTuber fans who are now fans of Kaiga idols and Kaiga idols who are now fans of VTubers. And that's cool. My goal for next year, if I can, return the crossover. Yeah, crossover. Cultural exchange. That's the best way to describe it. I think a goal I want to do next year is like a hybrid Kaiga idol and VTuber show. Where I think VFeeds did something similar to this, where it's like, we bring the VTuber on stage and then the Kaiga idols also come out and do like a performance alongside the VTuber. I think that would be super freaking cool to do, but like make that a main staple of like USIF. But I'm not on staff, I'm just a simple little Nyaru. Maybe if I work hard enough, I can make that happen next year. I'm in the best of both worlds with 2.5D VTuber idols. Am I now 2.5D, chat? With this performance, can I now be counted as 2.5D even though I said I'll never do it again? Who knows? Maybe I will do it again though. I don't know. I'm still like 50-50 on that. I'm like, ooh, that was kind of cringe. But maybe if I prepare myself a little bit better, I can do like a comeback. I don't know. I just think that'd be fun. One thing, I actually couldn't see during half of my performance. 40 VT 40? Is it 40? I don't know. I don't work out too, man. Alrighty, but other than that, I think that's all I got really for you guys. I didn't want to make this too long of a gap. So I'm still also resting my voice from the weekend. Tomorrow's stream. Let me scooch over a little bit and I can show you what we're doing tomorrow. Okay, there we go. Where is... Okay, there's that. I also gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta pee. So tomorrow, chat, as I said earlier, we're gonna be looking at my live idol photography that I did over the weekend. So I just think that would be so fun to do. So please come look at all 3,000 photos that I took for you guys. As you can see, I have my 2 favorite shots of the weekend. Cherry from Oyasu Mimi, and then of course we have Phoebe as well there. But it has a lot of other photos that we're gonna go through. We're gonna probably edit them. I'm gonna talk more about, like, you know, my process and everything, and like what I do to get like that good shot, even though I think I'm still pretty bad. It's whatever. But you can see all my cool photos that I took. It seems to be the first time I see a lot of them too. So there may be some photos that I think were probably doo pee pee poo poo at first, but then I look at them on a bigger screen, I'm like, wow, that's actually really good. Or vice versa. Maybe these shots are actually ass and I didn't realize them until right now. But yeah. That's what we got going on tomorrow. So all the waiting rooms are up for this week. I'm not going to be releasing like a schedule or anything like that this week. It's just going to be bam, 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 bam. That's it. And then hopefully I will be home by the weekend. Yeah, hopefully I'll be officially home by the weekend. I think I'm getting sick. And I didn't want to travel like in a car while I was sick. So I'm going to hang out here for like a little bit more. Wait to fully recover and then get the fuck out of here by the weekend, and then I'll be hopefully back officially on Monday with an actual schedule and ready to go until I'm gonna go hard until Christmas. I think, yeah, we're gonna go hard until Christmas, I'm pretty sure. So look forward to that, chat. Yeah. And then of course one more thing. If you weren't here in the beginning, I will be attending, or I'll be part of Virtual Express at Holiday Matsuri. That's right, I'm a VTuber guest for Virtual Express, hosted by 𝗏𝘅𝘁𝗁. More details will be announced later on as we get closer to the con. But if you're out in Orlando, Florida for the weekend, December 19th or 21st, 2025, I look forward to seeing you there. I know I'll hopefully be doing a meet and greet, but everything else is kind of unconfirmed, so please be on the lookout on the Virtual Express Twitter, as well as my Twitter and Discord and everything like that for more information. Now I scooch back over here. And then I take this off. Okay, with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in now. Thank you. Let's see if I can rate someone. Can I rate someone? I don't know. Can I rate someone? Let's see. Is anyone on? Let's go say hi to Lisa. Chuni's sister pisses you off. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's go say hi to Lisa. Let's go say hi to... Wait, is it Lisa? No, it's Leah. Sorry, Leah. We'll go say hi to Leah, not Lisa. Right? Because Lisa isn't on. I'm gonna double check. No, it's Leah. Okay, never mind. Let's go say hi to Leah, who just had her outfit debut over the weekend as well, which was really, really good. I freaking love her new outfit. So let's go fawn over her new outfit. Yeah. Thank you guys again for tuning in. No, thank you. I hope you guys have a great time. I'll be back tomorrow for some idol photography, hopefully on a faster computer where I am not lagging or anything like this. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place here on YouTube. 𝗏𝘁𝗁, 𝗏𝘁𝗁, 𝗏𝘁𝗁. Okay, maybe I go to Make Cafe now. Bye bye.